And there we have it, the quarterfinals of the Champions League draw to a close, with Aston Villa being denied the chance of playing an all-English semi-final by an excellent PSG side despite staging a late comeback in the second leg. And Mikel Arteta's two Golden Boys make history at the Bernabeu to secure Arsenal's place in the Champions League semi-finals for the first time since 2009. And meanwhile, on the other side of the draw, Dortmund beat Barcelona 3-1 on the night courtesy of a Gyasi hat-trick, but the damage was already done with Barca winning 5-3 on aggregate. And joining them in the semis will be Inter Milan in the duel of the trebles, with both teams still fighting on all fronts this season, but only one of them will have the chance to fulfill their dream. So which two teams will be facing off in Munich for the most prestigious trophy in club football? Well, let's find out. Let's start with Arsenal vs PSG. The Gunners take on the French champions, with both teams hungry for their first European trophy. And these two teams have already faced each other in the league phase of the competition this season, with Arsenal seeing out a comfortable 2-0 win with goals from Kai Havertz and Bukayo Saka despite having considerably less possession. But since then, PSG have found their Champions League form, with them going on to beat Premier League leaders Liverpool on penalties in the round of 16, and would even come back from a 2-0 down against Manchester City to win 4-2 when their Champions League future was under threat in the league phase. And the French side play excellent attacking football, with their front line and midfield being full of technically gifted players with the likes of João Neves, Vitinha and Kvaratskhelia. But obviously the main man in the PSG side is of course Ousmane Dembele, who's scored 32 goals already this season and has 43 goal involvements in 42 appearances this season. But even if Arsenal can keep all of their attacking threats quiet, they still have to find their way past Donnarumma between the sticks in the Paris goal, with the Italian being the hero in the penalty shootout at Anfield in the round of 16, and also made some key saves to keep Villa from completing their comeback. But Arsenal aren't without their praises though, after making light work of the current European Champions Real Madrid, putting an end to Mbappe's treble dreams. Arsenal are the more physical side in this tie, with them being very well versed defensively in their defensive shape and set pieces, as seen by Declan Rice's two beautiful free kicks in the first leg against Real Madrid. And the star man Bukayo Saka is back fit and firing for Arsenal, with them having a very good chance of going all the way this season. But the one thing that holds them back, in my opinion, is the absence from their key defender and aerial threat Gabriel, after a season-ending hamstring injury, with the Brazilian defender being key to Arsenal's impenetrable defence and set-piece success this season, with him already having 5 goals this season. So which one of these two teams do I see progressing to the final? Well, I think it's going to be a very close tie, but I think PSG just about edge it for me, and they will be booking their ticket to Munich. Despite Villa exposing some of their flaws in their game and the club having a history of bottling in Europe, I really do think this year will be something different from them. Plus, I think it'd be quite poetic if they went on to win the Champions League the year after Mbappe left the club. Now we find ourselves looking at the battle of the treble, and a lot is on the line for this fixture. And Inter are of course a very well drilled side under Inzaghi, as seen in their run to the Champions League final in 2023 in their Serie A win last season. And of course they wouldn't be top of Serie A again this season if they weren't a good side. And they are a very difficult team to break down, with Inzaghi deploying a back three of Pavard, Acerbe and Bastoni, with their tireless wingbacks DiMarco and Darmian providing defensive cover out of possession, whilst also trying to provide service for the main man, Lautaro Martinez. The Argentine already has 21 goals across all competitions for Inter this season, including a spectacular Trivela finish against Bayern Munich in the first leg of the quarterfinals. With all that excellence in the Inter ranks, I just don't see them beating this free-flowing Barcelona side. The Spanish Giants are in excellent form this season, especially in the final third, with Rafinha having 50 goal involvements in 47 matches. That really is Ballon d'Or form. And the teenage sensation Lamine Yamal having a further 35 goal involvements, which is truly remarkable for a player his age. And the Barcelona of old are well and truly back, with them playing very exciting attacking football, with them looking utterly unstoppable every single game week, whether that be in La Liga or the Champions League. Oh, and how could I forget Hansi Flick's secret weapon, Robert Lewandowski, who has 40 goals in all competitions this season, taking the front three's tally up to 82 this season. Yes, between the three of them they have 82 goals. Absolutely outstanding. Plus, we all remembered what happened last time. Hansi Flick and Lewandowski linked up. And so there you have it. I predict PSG versus Barcelona final, Desire Doué versus Lamine Yamal, and Ousmane Dembele potentially coming back to haunt his former side. But please do leave your predictions in the comments below, and don't forget to bookmark this video, Arsenal fans, when you inevitably go on to beat Paris Saint-Germain. So you can tell me how wrong I was in the comments. But please do not forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. It really does help my videos in the algorithm, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to try help me reach 1,000 subscribers, because all of your support is very much appreciated. With all that being said, that's all from me, and I'll see you in the next one.
Shut down cases, they belly dots to the can't see faces, chasing the bad guy chase it. You don't wanna be the one like Ace and like GT trying to turn them out wasted. Aye, tell a bad bitch come break it, body come mad, come shake it, then get back to the basics, bro, done shut down cases. They belly dots to the